Hey guys, I'm Cam, welcome back to another video. Today I'm at Devonport and we got a sick car show ahead today. So I found this XB Falcon parked along the street here. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. We've got a beautiful Fairlane sitting here as we're still heading up to the car show. So we're still heading up and we've found this orange SS Camaro and there's an old ute that's further over and the name's really just not crossed. Here's the ute that I was talking about. It's an F100. Looks really clean. I love the chrome at the front with the red paint job. This view is insane of the Bass Strait. We have a Kingswood wagon here and a Trans Am Firebird and this Holden station sedan. Looks pretty neat. We have this old 20s or 30s Ford here. I like these old things. So we have an EH Holden there with this Alfa Romeo and this. I'm not quite sure what this is, but it looks awesome. We have an Austin 10 here with a Falcon behind it, looking neat. I love the yellow with the yellow. So we have a custom Beetle here. It took over 2,000 hours to make this. A lot of hard work made into this Beetle. We have a 60s Mustang here next to a Mark III Supra. Check out this beauty. I've seen this a few times I think, but I love the white interior in it and the body panels, they just look so stylish. We have a CVBZ Holden Monaro here. This was the last gen of the Monaros ever made and became an instant classic. It looks nice with a V8 in there. I've seen this a few times, like at Simmons Plains and everything. We got the Sylvia with the nice engine in there, I love the gold on that. We have a Falcon panel van here with this grey Falcon there. So this Ford here I saw at a Wax On Meet at Bunnings. I love it. And then we got this Morris, this very stylish Beetle, and this Valiant Kaiser 225. We have a red Camaro here with a red Chevy badge. It looks really cool. We have a Sandman with a lift kit in it. I've never seen something like this before. Next to this Mitsubishi and this Beetle, which I actually really like the bonnet on that. We have a low style Beetle here next to this Falcon. We have what I believe is a Pontiac Imperial here. I love the colour on it. Next to this green Ford. So we have a Falcon here, beautiful Cortina, and this Falcon here looks like maybe a 90s, maybe late 80s. And then we got this Holden, and then we got another Monaro here, and then a Porsche, and this SLK Mercedes. So we have this big red Max 61, and then there's a nice yellow Mustang just there. We have a black Holden here with this Premier Ruddy. I like the wagon on it. We have a HQ panel van next to an EH wagon here. We have, I think, is an LX hatchback Tirana, showing off his engine in there. Looks neat. We have an FK7 Civic right here next to this Austin here. We have this very small 1970 Morris Mini K Ute. And Hyundai Getz Pokemon car. We have a Jaguar XK 140 here. I like the red badge here. We have a 1971 Ford Falcon XY Ute in track red. I love the stripe here and I love this shape of it. We have this clean looking Beetle here, that's rear engine. So we have Magnitude Garage's Toyota Sentry here with the nice black rims. I love those. So guys, we have an LX Tirana with a nice green paint job and it's in this little gated area. So I'm going to do a walk along of this little line here. So we got an Alston Healy 6000 Mark III, and then, I'm not quite sure what this is, MGC GT, and then we got this MG, it's like 30s maybe, and then this is like an MG lineup, I guess. We got another MG there, and another MG, and this MG, and then there's a Falcon, I believe, and then there's a Moke Mini, and MG there, NGPGT, NGTC, and this MG. So guys, I'm at the movie theme area and we got this Mad Max car. And then, I'm not sure what this is from, it's a Jaguar. And then we got the Gaz's Mustang there and an Eleanor Mustang, who doesn't like an Eleanor. And this red one here, red Chevy, I'm not sure what that is. We also had this 1977 LX Tirana here. So these are the movies that some of these cars are from. There's two that I don't know. So we got Mad Max, Herbie, Gone in 60 Seconds, and the Green Mustang, that's hot. But I'm not quite sure what that old one is, and that Chevy or something like that. So we have an E.H. Holden here next to this Valiant, and this really big Ford Bronco. So this fully restored combi van used to look like that there. And it was being restored for 10 years. Now looks like this. Looks incredible. We have a 1934 Ford next to this really nice looking Tirana. So we have an electric Hyundai Ioniq 5, which you plug it in here, and then there's some lights that pop up there. That looks really cool. I love the colours on this Escort, like the orange with the yellow, and I like the Escort. So we have a Mark IV Supra. I love the interior in there, and at the back, got the big exhaust. So this is a 1974 HQ Holden Ute, and check out this engine. That is massive. And at the side, I love those rims in there, and I love the style of this. Looks awesome. We have a 1946 Ford. I like the engine in there. Stick out. So we got two Corvettes here. We got one with those type of rims there, and then this Corvette with slightly different rims. It's got the fire spokes in there. So there's a Datsun 1600 over there with a Sunny Mini there. It's really cool. So the Corvette's leaving now. Who doesn't love a V8, especially a Corvette? Sounds just incredible. And the other Corvette is just, oh, no, it's leaving as well. Yeah, that's it. So we got a Peter Brock King at the Mountain truck, rest in peace. 26th of February 1945 to the 8th of September 2006. Hope you're all doing well up there, brother.
As loud as you can. For many, many years. Somehow, I'm not sure how, closely going to see, but really rare to arrest
yeah. So my friend here that just did that, he's going to be a YouTuber one day, and he's got big dreams, and hopefully he can make it big in the business. This is a Willys Knight 65, and it's made in 1925, and this one is a 1926 Packard. It looks really clean. And just behind these two here is a 1922 Hupmobile, and it's nicknamed the Henrietta, and a 1928 Chev 4 National Tourer. Those are some really old colours. So guys, the ONG G63 bonnet is open. I love the ONG badge in there, and these little headlights look really sick. So guys, we have a mini moke here with its engine open. It's a small engine with a small car, but yeah. So guys, we have a bunch of motorbikes here. There's a whole lineup here, and then there's a bunch of like racing ones down there, and a bunch of Japanese stuff and American stuff. I would not like to ride this just going down the street. much about motorbikes, but here's a little walkthrough. We got an Indian. There's a whole bunch of Indians and Royal Enfields here. I like the yellow one here. It's really cool. And we got some gold bits on the wheel there, and also on that one. And I like the colour combo on it. It looks really cool. So this one I'm not quite sure what it is. It could be kind of the same as the one over there, but that's really cool. And then there's one here, and I'll show you something. So, did Kyrie Irving make this motorcycle? Gary, you need to challenge this guy. 1-on-1 drag race. Hulk SS versus Hulk GT. Let's see how that will go. So guys, I'm going to do a walkthrough at this Mustang lineup. So we got two Mark 1s. We got this. I think this is 65, 66. And then we got this GT500 KR. And then we got a newer red Mustang just there. And then we got an orange Boss 302 Mustang. And then this GT350. And we got a 67, I believe. And then we got this 68 maybe. And then this 2001 SVT. So that was a sick lineup.
First round of the Australian Rugby Championship, so while I'm standing here in this lovely winter, yesterday come on, just come on, special rally cars and actually the great news is
which ones are the cars.
okay,
thanks for coming down today and bringing your car
onto the car.
Back next year.
Can you count from 3 down to 1 for me? Can you do that? Alright.
Well on you,
Okay.
Okay, just a quick note, folks, the voting is closed for the People's Choice. We'll be making the presentations in around about 15 minutes time at the main stage. So if you've got a car on display and you're in a chance to win a trophy, then make your way over there. And if you're not, you just want to go along and see who won what, then head over there as well. And if you can hear us, we need you at the main stage as well. Thank you.
So guys, that was just a little bit of it. I'll probably do a bit more, but I'm going to get some more car action. So we got a Dick Johnson replica racing Falcon. Looks sick. So we got a Toyota Crown there with a couple of Monaros and a Land Cruiser with a motorbike on the back. We got a sick blue Monaro with white stripes next to this SR 5000. I love this actually. I love the carbon bit there and the paint colour. And then we got a Mazda MX-5 Roadster. So we got two XW Falcons. I can see the difference in them now. I've never known, but the XWs doesn't have this little bit there. The XY does. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And we got a fatback Falcon looking pretty fresh. This EH Holden's paint job is looking pretty neat. And if there's a bit more sunlight on it, that would be sparkling like glitter. And I love the engine in it. This white Monaro I have seen at Don Mara's Classic Cars and Coffee. I like it. I like the quad exhaust down there. And we got a Chevy Impala here as there's more bike tricks going on in the background. And it's Shelby and the Cadillac, I believe. What is that? Continental Mark 5. Yeah, it's pretty cool. My dad just told me it's the Lincoln Continental. They used to be, they were designed for city cars back then. Look how big the front is. I think that's a city car. And just as we're exiting the show, I put this before. There's this Corvette parked along the side. It says Stingray. Love the side parts on it. So we got an old Mercedes that passed. And we have this. I believe it's a Cortina. Have a look at this Lancer, guys. Here's an MG. So there's a fatback Falcon there with a mini moat coming past. I was pulling into a parking spot. It's pretty sweet. Here's the Kingswood. And it's got some eyes at the bus. It's got some eyes at the front there. Here's a Subi. And I'll also add this in. There's a Mustang here with a Shelby badge on it. I like the red trim on it. So, to the outro. Alrighty guys, so we're going for this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.